everybody, welcome to a game called the Miskatonic. I super hope I'm saying that right, but I don't fucking know. Lovecraftian, of course. Sorry, I just realized that it said methamphetamine over here. I did my best with the sizing of the screen. Sorry if it's wrong. There's no options on this page, as you can see, to size it the way it's all just manual sizing. So there's that. I bought this game forever ago to play and then just never did. To play for YouTube, I mean, and just never did. So I guess we'll play now because I'm kind of at a loss to play. But there's this, and the music is cool. I hope it's not overwhelming, but I want it to be heard. You know? Okay. All right, let's get into it. Marie Peanut Butter. Is that fingers sticking out of your head? Yeah, nasty. Bonjour, wee children. My name is Maria Peanut Butter, head of the occult science at the Miskatonic University. Ours is the most prestigious institution of dark magic, the occult, and all the strange ghouls that live in your peripheral vision. I'm here today to tell you a story about a little girl that ruined everything. But ruining everything gives you the opportunities to make everything better. Wee wee. Okay, spacebar does not seem to work, which is disappointing. What's that? You ask. I have a giant hand sticking out of my head? Oh, didn't realize she shifted to pointing. Sorry, my camera's usually over here. I have moved it over here. But hopefully you guys can't really tell because I also flipped it, so complicated behind the scenes stuff. I'm tired. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been awake for a bit, but I shouldn't be awake. Okay, yeah. What's with the giant hand? Well, that's because I am French. It's a thing we have, so no funny business, You'll learn about the strange things people are afflicted with throughout the story. I want to flick my hair back, but I don't think it looks good. Sorry. I have been feeling super self-conscious lately, and sitting in front of a camera to post on the internet is not the most helpful. But we're going with it. We've mustered our courage. Time to move forth. Okay, she's French. That doesn't mean anything to me, but okay. After this, you'll think my hand head is cute and adorable, as you should. But first, let me describe to you the state of the world, prior to the witch girl that ruined everything. Do not fret, you probably know this already, So, you are aware of the giant aliens that we call gods, and the cultists that worship them? No? Then let me tell you. Some worship Cthulhu, the giant man-octopus dragon thing. His cults teach eternal patience, waiting for Cthulhu to come back to them, so he can destroy the world rude. Some worship Yog-Sothoth, the outer dimensional god of knowledge. These smarty brains try to build portals to let him come here, but that would destroy the world too. Not so smarty. Sounds like everyone's got a death wish. How very Lovecraftian of you. Most humans, like our witch girl, worship Shub-Niggurath, known as the All-Mother. Even cultists for other gods will pray to Shub-Niggurath. I'm gonna say it that way because it's a lot less close to that word that I do not want to say under any circumstances. At the end of their spells and rituals. Sorry, did that make anyone else feel weird? Am I just like really self-conscious of that for no reason? I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel ashamed. That's because Shub-Niggurath, is the goddess of humanity. Her cults preach love and compassion among everyone. Very lovely, But, like our witch girl, some can be blinded by their desire for harmony. there's some that would take advantage of the naive notion that all humans are loving and good, not so lovely. Okay, so you know of gods now. Let's talk a small bit about the humans of the world. Now I have a question for any native French people. Would you say we like this? I don't speak French in any sense. I'm just wondering. Like if you'd say we as a question. Because it means yes, right? It's like an affirmative type word. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just get out of my face. Sorry. I was trying to keep it forward because it looks cute forward, but also my neck feels bothered. So let's talk a small bit about the humans of the world. Some countries have been more affected than others by the strange happenings of the universe. For example, in Canada, Yetis. Thousands of them. But the Canadians are well prepared. Yeti invasions are considered a national pastime. Bring the family, we'll shoot 'em some Yetis. Oh, hey, you've got sharp teeth and big muscles. I love how I noticed the sharp teeth first. This is what us French call an English person. Note the sharp teeth. Purple blush. Yes, purple blush. And big ugly face. A couple decades ago, it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility were actually cannibals, breeding humans in the underground caves like livestock. Everyone in England went crazy when it was found out. So now they're all cannibals too. Apparently, the Scottish just found it hilarious. This one is also my boyfriend, so no touching his ugly face. Okay, I won't touch his ugly face. That's disturbing, but also weirdly cute. These little fellers are called Australians. When the Shoggoths left Antarctica, they came across a big island filled with lovely, delicious humans. But these humans didn't want to be devoured. And even when half dissolved in the Shoggoths' bellies, the humans would punch and kick and smash bottles inside them, making the Shoggoths very uncomfortable. So instead of trying to eat them, the Shoggoths formed this cute little symbiotic relationship with Australians, granting them immortality in exchange for less punching. So little Shanes and Sheilas. Okay, I've heard Sheila, but I haven't heard Shane. Interesting. Can happily booze and barbecue away for all eternity. Ah, cute. This is called an American. Note the silly haircut. Okay, listen. The gigantic bum. Okay, listen. I actually do have a really bad haircut right now. But don't worry, I gave it to myself, so it's fine. I didn't have to pay $80 for somebody to fuck up my hair. I've never had anyone cut my hair except for my mom, and it turned out okay looking. Like, every time somebody cuts my hair, I hate it. This is the American that our story revolves around. The little witch girl that ruined everything. Of course she's American. How can you tell she's a witch? Why, there are many clues. Example, the pasty skin, a symptom of spending her days asleep and her nights dancing naked in the rain, with her coven to conjure strange hexes. Okay, listen. It doesn't rain here often, so we have to do without. Okay, I'm not a witch. But if you are, power to you, brother. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Please help. I'm so cringy. Also, the little black choker thing. It's the closest thing to a uniform they get. Also, she doesn't wash. Okay, I do that. I guess I'm not a true American witch. Are you gonna make me look like a dumbass in the story? Because it was only like 20% my fault. Oh, Charlotte Lestrange. Our story begins with our smelly dumbass being briefed on the university's secret protocols after just being hired as a security guard for the occult science building. But on her first assignment, she discovers that all is not as it seems at the prestigious school. Thanks. Nutsack. Wow. Now, I said I bought this forever ago. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at the game page or anything. And I'm got a really bad memory, so I don't remember. just about anything about this game except that I thought the art was really freaking cute. Now, Miss Lestrange, you understand that as a security agent, your off-site assignments are to be kept in the strictest confidence, even from other members of the faculty, and especially the students. Why are you sitting cross-legged? Why am I sitting cross-legged? You also understand that as a security agent, you'll be in very real danger, both from physical harm and mental corruption. You understand that your body is subject to mutation at any point during your employment and residence in Arkham. Rad. And finally, you understand that as a University of Occult Science, you are obligated to assist us with research regarding your supposed magic eyes, and failure to comply will result in your immediate dismissal. Sure. Well then, Miss Lestrange. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't like that very much, thanks. Welcome to the Miskatonic University. Awesome. Ah, you must be the new security guard, Charlotte, right? Aw. Yep, that's me. Great, I'm Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Johnny LaGrasse. Or... Grassi? I don't know. But when he introduced himself as Johnny, I was like, well, he does kind of resemble Johnny Depp in a way. And he kind of does. But I think that's just because the characters Johnny Depp has played in the past. Okay. Great, I'm Johnny, head of the International Security. I'll be giving you a tour of the building you'll be patrolling, then show you to your quarters. Ready to go? Sure. Well, you'll be working here in the Occult Science Building. You're a witch, right? Have you dabbled in any occult science? Well, I'm pretty good at the occult stuff, though mostly I use it for errands and favors for folks. Plus a few hexes, curses, blights, just to keep up that witchy appearance. Blood into jam, bones into sponge cake, cat into mush. Ew. Don't hurt the cats. Phallus into tiny, screaming, vestigial face. Ew. Normal stuff. Well, we do things a little differently here. This way. Oh, God. This game. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be so creepy. I guess because all I remembered was the cute art. Awesome. This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. The creature acts as a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiments sterile and quarantining any unexpected summonings. Hi. Hello. We didn't know it could do that. Did you try talking to him? I guess not. You're going to provide some much-needed common sense around here, Charlotte. Okay, cool. This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform vivisections and autopsies on otherworldly creatures. Ah, speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum... Just remembered I could hide, my mouse behind my webcam. I'm an intelligent being. Speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information on living horrors than any other time in the university's history. Oh, hey. Hey, crazy Eddie. I'll make sure not to touch your ugly face. Which, in my opinion, is not all that ugly, but sure. The trick is to figure out where its face is, and then commence repeat punching. Who's the new girl? Why can't I talk, even? I just suck today. This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the Chestnut Coven. She'll be working security for this building. Hi. Looking after us rascals, eh? Well, just give me a clip around the back of the head if you see me slacking off, and I'll get back to work. Eh, big stuff? Alright, bud. I have been known to whip some ass with my big muscles. There you go. Come round the chop shop. You want to see me and the lads wrangle up up the other... What me and the lads wrangled up the other day. Okay. You witches like nightmares, right? Sure. Well, the fun ones anyways. Like when your teeth fall out and you smooth them? You smooth them off with sandpaper to make a lovely necklace. Oh. Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion with a bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want, and it turns out your shoelaces were untied and they were just super concerned for your safety. Wow. Or when you're at school and you stand up in class but you forgot your pants and you're embarrassed but everyone compliments your butt. Well, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte, so you'll fit right in here. Don't let my sister catch wind of you. She won't leave you alone. You telling stories like that. And here's our curator of the Corporeum, Miss Marie Peanut Butter. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us. Okay, I was sitting weird and now my tailbone is numb and does a pain. How is it painful and numb at the same time? What was there after? What I was like? Where was I? Sorry, distracted with my appearance again. Sorry. Oh, okay, we did read this. Her head is so weird. She's really cute, but her head is weird. As fun as satisfying the void is, my true passion lies in discovering how things work out. Oui? They kind of match. I think it's just the brown and the gold buttons. At least when they are dead. Groovy. What's a void shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes for seemingly no reason? The ones that tell you to jump when you're at the end of a cliff, or rob a bank when cashing a paycheck, or drop kick a grandma through a stained glass church window at a funeral? Oh yeah, I get those all the time. Well, those are not your thoughts. I don't like her eyes. A few hundred years ago, the French aristocracy's way of life was so decadent and whim-filled, their unbridled sauciness only went and summoned a bloody hedonism god. What is the only coming from? Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs. Communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in to their darkest whims. The French get it the worst, of course, so these here shamans take it upon themselves to do the dark deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle. My last act as a shaman before coming here, I took my clothes off, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized a local village as a delicious swamp monster. I quite enjoyed that one. Shall we press on with the tour? Sure. Bye, you guys. She talks really peppy for looking so dark. So, not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the thick eye scar and the tear lines in your hair, I'm guessing the impression that security work here is, a little dangerous. Why did I do that with my mouse? I could hide it over here, and I brought it back down. Oh no, not for you at least. The Occult Science Building is probably the safest on campus. Ooh, hello. Ginny Tinnick. 'Cause if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice. Pfft, don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous that the new girl gets the cushy gig. Well, she's stuck in the math department. What happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? There's nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. Oh, ow. I got a pain in my rib. I don't think I've been drinking enough water. And that's my bad. Stop it with the mouse, you whore. I called myself a bad name and it hurts so bad. The universe is not but an equation. They shriek behind their burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans. One that can be solved. But how do you solve the equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black swirling chasm of teeth and clawing hands opened at the far end of the classroom by one of their damnable equations? The pain in my rib. Ow, 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 ow. I saw a doctor about it, and she was like, drink more water. So, I think I drink plenty of water. I drink at least like 32 ounces a day because that's the size of the water bottle I drag around with me. That I haven't been dragging around with me. But listen. That she said to drink double, and that's really hard. Fuck. Ah, my ribs. Damn you, young Henry. Carry that damn two. Okay. So let's carry on with the tour. Next up is the library. Awesome. Each building hosts a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building students are studying. Here in the Occult Science Building, we keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as transplanted copies for our foreign exchange students. That's a lot of knowledge. Aw, hi, cutie. He looks like a cute, extra cute No-Face. No-Face is kind of cute before he goes all freaky. Ah, here's our librarian. Charlotte, meet Miss Emily Saccharin. Fucking with the mouse. Hulu blue. Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Shoggoth here. And a tame one, too. Oh, Emily isn't a Shoggoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago. Ended up like this. But our occult science learned an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy, no whip, iced caramel macchiato, 2 shots hazelnut on them. Jesus. I think it's so crazy when people order such complicated drinks. Like, I like getting coffee. Don't, I'm not putting anyone down. But I just usually order off the menu. Because it's good. It's good enough for me. I'm happy with it. Sure looks a Shoggoth. Okay. Purple, gooey, moderately adorable, with a hint of terrifying. Well, that's the Necronomicon for you. It's funny, spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce just turns you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still, hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties, eh, Emily? Fuyuju. It's kind of cute. Shall we press on? Okay, nice to meet you, Emily. Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, our Yog Sothoth, the consultant. She's taught us quite a lot about the outer dimensions during her time here. Lizzie, Charlotte's the new security witch. Oh, Lizzie of Dunwich, you're so freaking cute. Oh. Are you the sort of witch that does the naked in the rain? Or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats? The rain kind. You and me are gonna get along. Yeesh. So, like, how come I can't... What are you? I'm Lizzie. What are you? No, I mean, why do you look like a shadow or part of my eyeball has stopped working? Is 'cause humans can't see, they's all afraidy of me and my sister's appearances. Everything else can see me, so white doggies are all tucked tails whenever I go near them. So freaking cute and creepy. Oh my god, my aesthetic. Hello. Hi. Lizzie is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans. Wee. Known as, I promise I haven't had coffee today. I was gonna say maybe that's why I have been scatterbrain moron train, but normally that's what coffee does to me, so I don't know, I have no excuse. Phenomenon known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of its carrier. When a person comes across sights too horrible to comprehend, their brain refuses to render it, instead showing a black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Ooh, I have seen black silhouettes in my life, and now I'm afraid. I was uncomfy by the thought of the black silhouettes that I have seen, but I'm now more uncomfy when you put it that way. Essentially, instead of Lizzie's insanity inducing true form, your brain is protecting you by showing a shadow instead. But I saw that interviewer, no problem. The guy whose face was just teeth and gums. And the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily the librarian. Yep, Lizzie and her Dunwichian sisters are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearances. We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her own. What? We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her own. Maybe figure her out. I don't know. She's so cute, though. She's so cute. That is awesome. Yes. Here's our head of catering, Mrs. Roth. She can cook anything with 3 or more legs. Yum. Hi. You look like something out of... I was going to say Resident Evil, but then I changed my mind to the other horror one. And my brain, I has a brain fart. What is it called? Outlast. I was like, out something, the one with the camera. Look at you witches, all skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know what fills your tum and I'll whip it right up. Oh, are you a gremlin? Nutty Annie. What's the humanitarian dish for today? Dave from accounting, my dearest. Ooh, pork sandwiches. Lummy, lummy, lum. She's cute and creepy. Fuck! I love everything. We employ a small staff of cannibals from England, Eddie and the Corporium, and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh, accidental deaths with the family's consent. Usually. Oh, I get it. Humanitarian. It's funny. Well, once you're done with Johnny's little tour, let me know and I'll make you breakfast. You're making her into breakfast? Let me have the arse portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie, big old witch rump. You ain't eating no rump steak, Annie. Your little horde's got poor old Dave. Aw, come on. At least let me have your ugly feet, eh? Nice and lean, covered in flavor, and entirely useless. Look at him, all the way down there. When I'm done with them? Fair enough. Great. Let me get a little appetizer, eh? A little lick between the toesies, pre-bunch snacklet. How about it? Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crawling all over me till your feet fall off. My bad. Speaking of cannibals. Cute. She looks like someone out of, Hazbin Hotel. Mindy in the morning. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Mindy in the morning, bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements. As and when I see fit. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. Morning announcements, huh? Those of you students that volunteered for the submerged necromantic mutation testing that has unfortunately been called off by Professor Baxter on the grounds that the school swimming pool is now alive. Lunch today will be turgid and depressing. Turgid. I don't know that one. But it must be an adjective. Probably. And would the owner of a white child please report to the reception office? It's currently being towed. Oh my god. You want to know what I really like? I really like, Welcome to Night Vale. That gave me strong Night Vale vibes. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I haven't listened to that show in forever. Podcast, show, whatever. It's a show. It's a podcast show, right? Does that make any sense? Am I dumb? Crazy? Insanicals? What was that? That's Mindy, the morning announcer. Does she do that a lot? Perpetually. You seem pretty comfortable around this stuff, Charlotte. I grew up in Maine. Not as many mutated folks, but they make up for it with all the goofy supernatural happenings. That's terrifying. Hello, Chasm. Hey, Johnny. They've been looking for you. Thanks, Chasm. Well, come on. Well, come on. Come on, Charlotte. I gotta make a quick stop off. What happened to her? Oh, that's Chasm, one of our portal diver team. They usually work out of Dunwich, coming back to write reports on their expeditions. When they come back, of course. So, let me make a quick stop and I'll show you to your room. Dr. Thirst Valentine. Ah, Johnny. So this is the strange girl. The Crumbler. The Ruiner. Well, look at this guy. I like your coat. Melts into the floor. How your coat melts into the floor. Yep, this is her. Charlotte. This is Dr. Thirst Valentine. The head of the occult science and the discoverer of residual evil. His work taught the university about the lingering nature of documenting malicious entities. Essentially, he figured out why seemingly innocuous writings can summon horrific creatures or cast terrible curses. It is why the books bleed. That's cool. I had a book that kept growing teeth and screaming and whatnot. It was my diary, though. Excellent. I shall inform my colleagues of your arrival. We will merrily indulge in the popped corn. Ta-ta. I like him. You know, you've come highly recommended, Charlotte. Oh, yeah? By who? Oh, Rumman Fletcher. Rumman? Charlotte. I can't believe they finally hired my tiny baby monster. Rumman, what are you doing here? Got me some gainful employment. Teaching kids about old school dark magic. None of this occult science in my class. She's cute. I love her. What have they got you teaching? Oh, you know, I'm in security. Keeping folks safe, wandering the halls swinging a comically large keychain, bopping folks on the head with a flashlight, top secret missions, stuff like that. Pretty on point hiring selection if you ask me. Yeah, safety. That's definitely a key word when I think of Charlotte Lestrange and her magic eyeballs. Hey, those cats turned inside out on their own. I sneezed. Hush your gums. Well, speaking of cosmic abominations, I gotta teach a bunch of 18-year-olds how to turn blood into peanut butter by dancing in the rain. You're gonna love it here, Charlotte. The Miskatonics. Just one big like-minded community, all working towards making the world a better place. Just like our coven. Come find me when you've got time off. There was nothing cosmic about Rumen. Rumen. They were just cats with their bones on the outside. They got better. So you two are in some kind of cult? Sort of. We're witch cultists of Shub-Ni-Grath. Hate that word. Starting to really hate that word. Essentially, we believe that since the universe is filled with crazy, awful bullshit, that humans should be nice and loving to each other. Some of us, like the Cult of the Black Sun, have these awesome bake sales for the neighborhoods, whereas others, like the Cult of Loveliness, hunt and slaughter encroaching monsters to protect their hometowns. We're sort of like goth Girl Scouts. What about you witches? Wait, what? You can't scroll back? What is this? I can't use the space bar to progress and I can't scroll back and there's no options menu? That's infuriating, but I can't remember how much I paid for this game. I thought it was around like $5, but I think maybe this game might be cheaper than that. Also, the only sound that's been happening for a while is just fire noises, but they're way too low for anyone to hear, but I'm afraid of turning it back up because the music was loud. So I don't know. I'll turn it back up. Okay, that's maybe a little loud. Okay. Sorry about the interruption. No! Oh, great. You have that feature. Fuck. I can't go back, but I can remove the so I can look at the picture better. Nice. Fuck. That sucks. Sucks big buns. Body snatch and breach birth babies to make them crawl out of their mom. Summon and... Wait, what? Are you talking about? I mean, I'll have to go back and look. Luckily, it wasn't on the screen long enough for anyone to read. Real sorry about that. Sorry about that. Body snatch and breach birth babies to make them crawl out of their mom. Summon and fix your pixies when a guy's leg falls off. Using transmutation circles as portals for when the trash collectors want a week off. Okay. Stuff like that. Wait a minute. The Cult of the Black Sun do bake sales? And the Cult of the Loveliness are monster hunters? What, does the Cult of Kill, Murder, Death plant gardens or something? Oh, you mean the Cult of the Fetid Retribution? No, those guys deliver meals to old ladies. Just the ladies, though. And what was that about magic eyes? Oh, don't worry about that. I just do this. The atmosphere doesn't even change. Wait, is that a... Oh, I thought it was a settings kind of gear cog. And sometimes weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or an eye twitch. Long as I don't use it on little animals, it's pretty harmless. Huh. There's like background announcer noises and giggling, which I don't know if I just ignored up till now or what. I was gonna say my butt, but it's my tailbone. Solely my tailbone. Okay, so let's keep going. This is your room. A little tight, but the lunch ladies bring us security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled, then you can explore your patrol route until Bob gives you your first assignment. Cool. It's perfect. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, I better go familiarize myself with my patrol route. Yay, how exciting. Hello again. It's time for a quick tutorial, Okay. There's somebody. Oh, it's Crazy Annie. Is that what her name was? You're about to enter what's called patrol mode, wherein you're allowed to freely investigate the occult science building. Use your mouse to click characters to initiate conversations or doorways to move to other places in the building. Charlotte's patrol will always start here, outside her room. And if you want to save the game, hit the little cog at the bottom right of the screen. Give it a try. What? Now it works? Maybe I was like in a cutscene or something. That's really bright. Maybe I was in a cutscene or something. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I did give it a try. Valiant effort. And don't forget to visit me at the Corporium. Staff dormitories. Please report all breakages, spillages, corpses, interdimensional tears, and unattended viscera to a member of janitorial staff. They are appropriately trained in sanitation, body disposal, quantum physics, and mild voodoo. Cool. It's Nutty Annie. I like her. Hello, Spooky. How's your feet? Nope, with a mouse. Why the fascination with my feet, Annie? Surely the juiciest stuff for cannibals is like the brain or whatever. Oh, no. Can't eat brains, my lovey. Eating brain gives you shiggles. Gives you the shiggles. Shiggles? What's the shiggles? Shits and giggles. An English disease. Makes you shiver and laugh uncontrollably. While you lose control of your body, then you die. I lost the accent. Sorry, I started thinking about it too hard. I had a friend who had it back home. Significantly less hilarious than it sounds. Lost it again. Fuck. I'm trying. That sucks, man. Yep. And now I'm all inconsolable, and the only way to cheer me up is to give me a bite of your giant bum. Damn it, Annie. You almost had me feeling like you weren't a complete ass. She sounds like a really aggressive lesbian. Not mad about it, though. I won't need the complete arse, just half a cheek at most. Okay, that was pretty clever. I'm here all week. What? How was it pretty clever? I'm confused. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's me. I should look around, meet some folks, get the lay of the land, all that. I'm going to be working here for a while. Okay, hello. Nico Day. You're the new security girl, right? I'm Nico Day, archivist of the Occult Science Building. Feel free to tell me your deepest and darkest. Okay. I left school when I was 9 to become a witch and quietly hope that schools don't teach people anything important past that. Interesting. And they do, by the way. Quite a bit. Oh. Well, shit. Don't listen to him. If you can count and spell, everything else is optional. Roger Cavendish? Chief Medical Officer. Hello. You look like a werewolf. Aside from the tentacles. And what does that tell you? You can do more than count and spell, right, Doctor? Well, a few things. Bringing people back from the brink of a terrible Baphometic death. Creating vaccines for supernatural diseases. Have you ever seen a prosthetic tentacle? Don't get him started on his damn prosthetic tentacle. Any more little nuggets of secrecy, Charlotte? Okay, here's a fine one. People think that I cock my hips all the time because it's a Shub Nigrath witch coven thing, when really it's because I'm secretly proud of my butt. It's a good butt. Rest of me sucks, but it's a damn good butt. On behalf of all cannibals, thank you for sharing it with the world. You're welcome. Told you, she sounds like a really aggressive lesbian. I love it. Can someone be an aggressive lesbian to me, please? So, I'm subbing a class for one. I love the little class. Like, it's so cute. Got an eyebrow itch. So, I'm subbing a class for one of the astronomy guys, right? And substituting means it's time to watch a documentary in the lecture hall. And everyone's watching this thing, and it's like the closest star to our solar system is about 0.5 light years away. And you thought you felt lonely. And I'm like, why would you assume that? Why would you assume that about literally every person who watches this thing? I grew up in a coven surrounded by spell-slinging psycho bitches, and now I work in a university. I salivate at the concept of loneliness. That recently I got recommended a video. It was probably just because the video was doing really well, but it was this guy curled up in the fetal position in the thumbnail, and it was something about he spent 7 days without human contact at all, like none. And I was like, it sounds like a nice vacation, not gonna lie. Like, as long as I know I'm gonna get back and, like, be able to talk to people again, it sounds pretty nice from my personal perspective. So, the fetal position made no sense. If he was jumping for joy now, I may have clicked the video. I wonder if they say that in nature documentaries, too, trying to make weird animals relatable. Yeah, and you thought you sprayed pungent urine at attacking predators. And you thought you had a projectile tongue that was sticky at the end so you could catch cute bugs. And you thought you had a four-headed penis. What the F has a four-headed penis? Echidnas. Maybe girl echidnas are into the whole eldritch horror kink. Guy echidnas gotta step their game up and turn their peens into horrific nightmares. I have no argument for this. Thanks. Thanks for that. I have been educated on echidna penises. Those are creepy. Those are really fucking creepy. Aw, she's fucking cute. Okay, we're just gonna continue down the line, but she's cute as fuck. My butt really hurts. I think it's because I'm leaning back against the wall. Oh, look, you can see my pillow. Cute. He's a cute pillow. He's a nice pillow. I named him Colonel Mustard. Yes, I like to name things. So when I was naming my chicken in Stardew Valley yesterday, I couldn't think of a name. What's up with that? I'm so good at naming things usually. It's the new security. Annika Silverstein, Alien Theology. Caleb Wakenshaw, pet enthusiast. What's up with that chain, bro? Is that going through your body? I got a tickle in my ear. I think I trapped one of my hairs behind my earbud. Do you guys ever do that? And then it, like, stabs you in the ear and you're like, the fuck? Charlotte Lestrange, badass witch cop. I wish she had a gun now on her thigh. So, what happened to the last security guy? Are they on sick retirement adventures? Last I heard, he landed in Aruba. Then the rest of him landed in Cancun. Yes, quite tragic. Entire occult science building exploded, leaving only a crater, oddly filled with indentations of the faces of the workers and students who were in there. Okay, wrong there, friend, but thanks. That was before our time, of course. Since we're alive and whatnot. Huh. But there's like projections from that happening again. Oh, protections from that happening again, right? Oh yeah, they put a sneeze guard in. Exactly. Right. Well, now we get to talk to her. Yay. Marina. Hi, beauty. Did you know before it was completely abandoned, Innsmouth desperately tried to become a tourism town? Tried to focus on aquatic circuses, gift shops, and freak shows featuring leftover deep ones. I happen to be named Most Attractive Deep One Hybrid every weekly beauty contest. Huh, you don't look like a deep one. That's probably why I kept winning. Aw, that's it? Aw. Okay, we can move. Left or right, left or right. Maybe Annie will follow us if we go. Oh, this is probably not a good idea to immediately start taking sick naps on my first day on the job. Second day, nap city. Alright, sorry, I didn't know that was my room. Now I do. There's me again. Davies Tilling. All my classes are at 7 a.m. Got any ideas for a book that'll help me wake up in the morning? Simon Longfellow. 1935? Huh? Okay. You'll want internalized zombification in the necrology aisle. All the benefits of being a zombie without the drawbacks of looking like a corpse. Though your intestines will occasionally fall out of your butthole. Huh, they must have a book for everything. Though, I'd take coffee over scooping intestines back into my butthole. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I'd rather not have to scoop my intestines back into my butthole. A fun trick of the black magic users of the old days was to write how-to spell books that simply, by reading them, would cast the curse that the reader was trying to learn on the reader themselves. Fiendish, but funny, according to them. I didn't take a moment to even look at her face. Those are cool markings. What happened to your eye holes? How to throw ethereal fire directed into somebody's eyes. Okay. Sorry? Amelia Lynn Lukey? Luckily, it was just the Cliff Notes version. Yeah, that is pretty lucky, huh? Let's try this room. Okay, fuck you guys. I'm talking to Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie, what you got there? Grilled cheese. It's the best human invention. Everyone said so. She's so cute. Everyone? Like, everyone in the university? Everyone in this dimension? The Meagle. The Yithians. The Starspawn. Chthonians. When someone makes one for them. The homeworld elder things. Even Yog Sothoth likes one now and again. Really? Not like the internal combustion engine? Not penicillin, the telephone? Light bulbs? Eyeglasses. Great big trains? Microscopes. Nah, we don't need any of that. So, humanity, for all its achievements, all the love and loss, all the wars, all the technology and innovation, all the art and culture, everything we've done, and we're considered by the rest of the universe as those guys that make a mean grilled cheese. She's so cute. I don't know how to feel about that. Love her! I love her! Melissa Baliol. Ooh, you're Buff. Hey, Buff. So, what's with the puppets? Oh, cute. Mimi Rusk. We help her talk with unfamiliar people on unfamiliar subjects. One must become more familiar with us in order to become more familiar with her. Spent a little too long in the psychology department, huh? I've heard research and all them dark psychiatrists can rub off on people. And you spent a little too long in engineering to not know when someone's pulling your leg. So working and studying in certain buildings has a residual effect? I wonder what effect working in the occult science building has on witches. I hope I don't start taking a chalkboard to my coven. Zzz. Shit! Fuck! Speaking hard! Ah! Oh my god, we've been playing for almost an hour. Jesus. Okay. So no one wants to know the angle of rotation on one of my sick freeballing pirouettes? So, hey, why do so many people have tentacles coming out of their back? Have you ever faced a bopho-necrotic explosion head on? No, can't say that I have. Neither has anyone else. Okay, Avery. First rule of bopho-necrotic explosions, turn away from the bopho-necrotic explosion. Well, I guess the first rule would be, don't cause a goddamn bopho-necrotic explosion, but people can't seem to help break that one. You can probably tell from the lack of extra limbs, but I have no idea what a bopho whatever actually is. It's the process of deliberately caving in an artificial portal through our dimension to stop extra-dimensional entities from getting out. It's a last resort, since usually there are teams of portal divers still inside, but hey, better than the end of the world, huh? Yes. Hey, maybe you guys should try transmutation circles. That's what us witches use when we need to summon creepy stuff, and none of my coven have any weirdo tentacles. All you need is chalk, a little blood, and some candles. And a complete disregard for pants. Yes, we've all been taught the witch method. But the scientific method reduces the element of randomness, increases the size and duration of portals to allow for human entry, and best of all, you get to keep your clothes on. So science is magic plus underwear, huh? Magic plus underwear. Okay. Can we look at these posters? Okay, I didn't try in the other room, but I should've. Oh, hi, cutie. June Bloody Moon. Sounds like a witch to me. Studying at the Miskatonic is a huge opportunity. There are a few monster hunters in my hometown. I think my job prospects in the future are pretty bright. It does come with a few drawbacks, though. Ooh. Hey, Smiley. You're not likely to finish your studies exactly the same species as you started. Elric Satterfield. Well, hey, at the very worst, I'm pretty sure this place could always use more freaky-ass teachers. Sure. That goes outside. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. Okay, last room. We'll do this room and then we'll call it for the day. Because I don't know how long this is, but I'm going to try and draw it out. If you've seen the video from the 6th of March, it's 3 hours long. And that took a lot out of me, but it only made 1 day's worth of video. So we're going to try and break this up. Sorry that you're going to have to wait, I guess, if you're watching this as soon as it comes out. So what do you reckon they're doing in there? Why that? Why that accent? Poking and prodding, same as always. Eventually they'll get bored and we'll be tasked with carting off the husk. Is that a three-eyed kitty? It looks like a ferret more than a cat, but it's got 3 eyes and that's cute. He looks like the guy from that, man, the music was so good in the beginning. I'm sad that it's gone. But this guy, he looks like the dude from that 80s horror film with the alien in the Arctic that kept taking over his friends. I don't remember what it's called. But people have been drawing lines from Among Us to it. So Easy to find. That's whatever. If you told tiny child Albert that in the future carrying corpses would be considered the easiest part of his day, I'd think he'd pitch a fit. I'd have thought that the part between carrying the body to the corporium and carrying it away would be the easiest part. Though I guess hanging out in the spooky-ass hallway can be a little exhausting, too. Oh, hello. I think your brain's out. Oh. I don't want time to progress. I want to take my time and I want to talk to everyone. Mindy in the morning. Just a small word of advice to the biology department. You can just stick a dog and a war veteran in... Oh, okay. You can't just stick a dog and a war veteran into a centrifuge and rejigger the mush into a living being. And everyone else say hello to the world's first werewolf. There's clearly a reason I'm not down there with you guys. Aside from, you know, the carnage it would cause. What carnage would it cause? Yeah, your brain's out, bud. Michael Melanchol. These names, they're kind of difficult. Did you guys hear that? Wrong here. Hey, Miskatonic, if you want me to proofread your stuff, I'm cool with it. I volunteer. I can do it. You don't have to pay me or anything. I'll do it for free. For fun. I'm cool with it. Just hit me up. I'm here for you. I can't promise I'll do the most amazing job. I'm not trained in this, but I could help. For sure. A goddamn werewolf. You guys want to check it out? We're not done here, Mike. We gotta get the incinerators going before we can knock off. Hey, Deacon. Boom. Connors is right. First we burn whatever nightmare the Comporium's working on, then we could go gawk at whatever nightmare the biology department's working on. They got their own burners after all. I always thought you had to get bit by a werewolf to become a werewolf. Then again, why would any werewolf stop at one bite and just not eat whatever it was biting? True story. Maybe that's why we don't have zombie plagues anymore. Anymore. Okay, with that, I'm going to take a break here. If you guys like this, you want to see more, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I will probably still make more regardless because I like this a lot so far and I'm really mad at myself for not playing it sooner. Also, give this video a like, please, so it'll get recommended to more people, so more people can see it, and they will probably like it too, because this is a cool game. Subscribe if you want to see more, if you're not already, pretty please. If you want to talk to me outside of YouTube hours, there are links for my Instagram and Twitter. Hit me up. Hello. Hi. Let's be friends. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!